What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today we will obviously be teaching you all how to win every game in Bed Wars. So yeah, that's what the title said if you can't read. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, sub, do all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so let's get things started. The first tip I'm going to tell y'all today is what I just did, the quick menu. You need to set up this menu to where you can access all your things very easily. It's a really good time advantage against newer players or players who just don't recognize or know about the quick menu and have to sort through all the different types of things to get to what they want, even though they could just click into the quick menu right here and access the things they actually want very quickly. Of course, you can customize it to your own playstyle. Mine, you can pause the video a few seconds before to see what mine looks like. Probably not gonna put the effort to like showing it on screen because just customize it to whatever you like. Looks like this guy is either AFK or disconnected. Yeah, he disconnected. So, definitely customize it. Definitely use it. It's known amongst most players, but some newer players might not know about it. So you see here, if I just do bum bum bum, I don't have to go to the tools tab, which I'm sort of used to doing by now. But yeah. So that is our first tip for today. Use the quick menu. Now the second tip for today also has to do with this item shop right here. It's the hotbar manager. Most people don't know about this, but you can designate certain spots to, well, where they will go. So I have my melee to go in my one slot, blocks to go in my second, and you can see so on and so forth. Just range, potions, compass, tools, utility, all this stuff. So you can drag it into where you want them to go when you buy it, and it's really useful because you don't have to sort your inventory. This one is much less known amongst most players. Of course, it's like a feature in the game, so a lot of people use it, but I didn't know about this one until recently. And oh god! As I was saying, I'm one of the, I'm a pretty average player. So, if I didn't know about it, likely you might not have either. So, yeah, that's tip number 2. Use the little hotbar manager. Tip number 3, learn how to speed bridge. So, learning how to speed bridge can take a while if you do it incorrectly, but I do actually conveniently have a video on how to learn to speed bridge in just like 10 or 20 minutes or so. So if you want to check that out, that'll be in the link in the description. And my bed's gone. Well, that's just trying to plug, man. That'll be in the link in the description, so you can obviously look at that. Let me just fight this guy real quick. Probably not gonna win. He has better stuff. Yeah, I'm dead. His sharpness. Yep, I'm dead. So, as I was saying, definitely learn how to speed bridge. It's something that can give you the advantage over your opponents because you're faster than them and can do things like collect resources or break beds faster than them. Of course, speed is a very big priority in this game, so I definitely recommend that you learn how to. What is this guy doing? Do certain things relating to speed, like learning how to speed bridge and using the quick menu. But all these tips were related to speed, the previous ones, if you've noticed. So yeah, it's definitely a huge one right there. Of course, as I just said, I've got the video linked in the description. There might be a little card on screen right here. Maybe in the top right, you'll see a little eye. And you can click on that to go to that video. I definitely recommend learning to speed bridge as it's a vital part to this game. I got interrupted by this very rude green guy. It's not very nice of you. So I had to go and kill him. Anyways, on to tip 4, FPS. While this might sound really vague and like you have no control over it, you kind of do have control over your FPS in a certain way. Sometimes. It really just depends on your situation And if you can get more FPS, it's kind of like how good your computer is. You can't really control how much money you have. Well, you can, but like, you know, you can't control the situation you're in at all times. So if you don't have enough money for like a 3090, like I don't, then you don't have to buy a 3090. But there are different ways to increase your FPS that aren't as obvious. Of course, is using a client. So a client is basically a mod pack, but all the mods are integrated and they are developed by the actual one team, so they all work together. So it's easier to use a mod pack than, or use a client than an actual mod pack. That's kind of the whole spiel of of clients. With the mod pack, you can customize it more, but with a client, it's much easier to use, and I recommend most people going for PvP, just use a client. I mean, most of the mods that you're going to use anyways are integrated into these, like FreeLook, and I guess some other stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, Optifine, I guess. That's like a baseline. If you don't have Optifine, what are you doing? But they can also increase your FPS because they have, as I just said, Optifine. Almost every single one does, unless you're using like a hack client. If you're using a hack client, then stop using a hack client. But they'll increase your FPS quite a bit, actually. They can, like, I usually get around 80 FPS when recording. Now I'm getting, what, like 120, 109. And there's certain things that can also increase your FPS further. Beyond that, I just lost this fight. Yep, I lost that fight, but whatever. So, as I was saying, once again, you can do some things in settings to actually improve your FPS in video settings. Like you set the graphics to fast instead of fancy, that might give you more video settings. Set your render distance lower, that might give you more video or FPS, not video settings. What was I talking about? Anyways, you can go into performance. Smooth FPS is good because it'll kind of control your FPS, fast render, all this stuff. So you can definitely increase your FPS even if you have a kind of bad computer, like I know a lot of people do. So don't try and put it off like, well, I have a 30 FPS laptop and I can't do anything, feel bad for me. You can actually do something. And yeah, so basically try and use a client if you can. It's really good for FPS. And the reason you want FPS, I haven't actually answered that, I've just been talking about it, is it can give you an advantage in gameplay. Now, Hypixel is not pay to win, like Bed Wars isn't pay to win, but to a certain extent it almost is. If you have more FPS, you can see more per second. Of course, your eyes can't process like 15 million frames per second, so you can't just buy the greatest computer in the world and be the greatest Bed Wars player in the world. That's just not how it works. No! You will not kill me! He killed me, guys. Yeah, I was wrong, I guess. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no! Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Can we get a pog in the chat? Let's go. Very rudely interrupted by this guy. I was talking about FPS. So, yeah, don't complain about your computer. But you can't buy like the supercomputer of the world and be the best Bed Wars player. It's just not how it works. You need to have skill. But if you have skill but no FPS, it's kind of hard to show your skill, if you know what I mean. So those are a few ways to increase your FPS and why it's important. Okay, I'd like just to point out that block clutch was pretty nice. So yeah. Does he not know I'm here? How do you not know I was there? Am I gonna kill this guy? Aw, too bad. Got a bed though, it was pretty nice. Oh, well that was pretty easy. So we killed that guy. And before I was once again rudely interrupted by that guy, I was talking about tip 5, which is aim. So obviously aim is a big part of Bed Wars. If you can't hit someone, then you are going to die. I mean, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. But there are multiple ways to increase your aim, and some of them are not very apparent, while some are, you know, freebies. So one of those kind of freebies ones is to obviously practice. I mean, practice makes perfect, or that's what they say at least, I guess. But it does help. So the more experience you have in Minecraft PvP, the better you will get at aiming. Aim trainers can help, but don't rely on them to get all your aim, because PvP in Minecraft is very different from... What in the world was that? PvP in Minecraft is very different from something like PvP in Apex Legends with guns, because gun aim is different than a sword aim, and you're always being bounced around in Minecraft by your opponent, so you need to know how to readjust and aim back on your opponent. Now, there are things that aren't as apparent that can help you aim, which one of them is having a light mouse. This can actually surprisingly help you aim, because, I mean, the lighter your mouse, the less your hand has to travel, or the less effort you have to put in, I guess. The hand still has to travel the same amount. But it's easier to aim for most people, so it's definitely helpful. I have 4 diamonds. I don't want this guy to get them, so I'm going to throw him in the void. And he's going to run right past me and probably kill me here, because he's way better stuff than I do. Or does he? Yeah, I don't have sharpness. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, well, at least he didn't get those done. So I think that just about wraps up aim. I mean, it's not a whole lot. Just, you know, look at the guy you're trying to kill and kill him, I guess. But that's pretty obvious, so it's a big part of the game. Most people know about it, but if you're like an ultra noob, you might not. So it's definitely a big part that you should focus on. That guy absolutely missed that fireball. I don't know what he was doing there, what his plan was. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll start tip 5 right now, because why not? No. Okay, I guess I'll start tip 5, as I was saying. This guy keeps on interrupting me. He's such a rude person. Anyways, tip 5 is PvP. It kind of is similar to the aim thing, but PvP is very different. Bed Wars PvP is different than Duels PvP, and that's different than Skywars PvP. So even if you're good at like raw PvP, that doesn't mean you'll be good at Bed Wars PvP, because you don't have a rod in Bed Wars, you know, stuff like that. In Bed Wars, you usually just want to block hit people and have high CPS. I don't really know how to jitter click. I don't know if I really am jitter clicking, but you can get quite high CPS if you do know how to jitter click. Butterfly, you can butterfly click, but that requires like a double clicking mouse, which is probably going to fade out in the next few years, because, I don't know, it's almost kind of like cheating. It's a pay to win almost aspect of the game. So I don't really like double clicking on your mouse. So I'm not the biggest fan of butterfly clicking. If you butterfly without it, then sure, that's... Oh god dang it. As I was saying, if you butterfly without a double clicking mouse and you're good at aiming it, then knock yourself out. Like, I don't really care. But if you are not good at aiming with butterfly, then probably don't butterfly click. You can also normal click if you're good at that, which is usually what I do, because I'm pretty good at normal clicking. I usually get like 8 or 9 CPS, and when block hitting, that's pretty much all you need to, if you're good at PvPing, to get... Where is this guy? What is this guy doing? To succeed in a battle. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few gaps and an iron sword here. Gonna do that. Save all this. Okay, I don't know what he's playing it like way too conservatively. I can't tell if he's got a TNT or not. I think he does, but I can't tell. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, well that wasn't too hard. He does have iron armor, so that kind of frightens me, but not too much. Not too much. We gotta stack that. That should be really enough to take him down. He didn't seem like the greatest player in the world. I don't know, he was using a lunar client, so that might have something to do with it. But yeah, that wraps it up for PvP, I think. Just get good at it. It comes with experience, and CPS is a big part of PvP. So that leads us to the next tip. Alright, so my last tip I have for today is hotkeying. So hotkeying is basically where you don't use the little, like, the numbers, not the little, but the numbers on your mouse, or on your mouse, oh my god, I'm so stupid, on your keyboard. You don't use those, you use different keys instead. I don't know what this guy's doing. Like, he's not playing this very well. So I'm just gonna bridge up like he is. I'm gonna actually back up because he can jump on me right now. I don't know if he knows that. Yeah, he did. Oh, I'm almost dead. He basically can't jump down. Is he gonna make it? He makes it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He makes the jump. He's about to get my bed. This is not good. I can't have footage of me dying on the internet, otherwise my subscribers will all unsubscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that twice. I'm gonna grab heal pool, so I kind of need it. So I'm a noob. Alright, might be able to win me this fight. Heal pool. Uh-oh, I don't think it's gonna win me this fight, guys. What is this guy's KB? What? This man takes 0% of KB. What in the world? I don't know how I survived that, but I guess I did. So that was pretty cool, because that man took no KB and was lagging like out of his mind. So that happened. Yeah. Go ahead and build over here. So hotkeying, as I was saying, is when you don't use the number keys on your keyboard, but you use different letters and things around your WASD cluster. Let me go and gap. This guy's a KB stick. This guy's a KB stick. This guy has a KB stick. Man, why would you buy a KB stick? Anyways, as I was saying, hotkeying. So you want to have them around your WASD keys, just mumbling that, so that you can easily access them without having to, like, I don't know, not easily access them, I guess. I don't really know. Go ahead and take that guy out. Okay. But it's better if you don't take at least like 2 or 3 of your fingers off your WASD cluster, because you want them on there at all times so you can, you know, continue doing whatever you're doing, I guess. I don't know. But it's definitely very useful to have hotkeys, because the number 9 is way across from your WASD thing, so you'd have to like take your hand off your mouse or something, and it's just not very efficient. So some keys I recommend for your keybinds are R, F, G, C, V, and maybe Z. I wouldn't recommend X because, you know, you have to use your middle finger for that. Tab is also good, but I usually use it to, like, see people. Caps lock is fine, I guess, but it's kind of weird, like, if you're trying to type or whatever. Oh, gosh, dang it. So I'll show you all my keybinds in just a sec. Where is this? Oh, he's over there. So my keybinds, you can see, these are my keybinds. This is mouse button 2, this is mouse button 3. I just have them set to like that in R, V, Z, G, E. So, yeah, that's that, I guess. If you really wanted to play exactly like me, then you can do that. I just comboed this guy out of the world. I have 10 diamonds. Okay, that happened. That just happened. I'm not going to fall in the void here because that would be very detrimental to my survivability. So if I go, what should I buy? Holy, so many diamonds. I saw like that and that. That's not bad. Put that. I'm singing like the that song. It's not even a thing, whatever. So those are my keybinds. I definitely recommend you having those instead of having instead of having them all on your number keys, because that's just really inefficient. I also don't recommend having too many on your mouse, because your mouse is used for aiming, not key stroking. I don't know, I just had a stroke there. But you know, just try and have only a few, if any, on your mouse. Like the Razer Viper, or no, the Razer, it's made for like an RPG game, something, and it's like 12 buttons. And I don't recommend that for Bed Wars. I mean, you can use it, but you know, you want to use your keyboard for that kind of stuff. Is this guy gonna jump down? I can't really tell. Kind of just looks like he's chilling. So I'm going to take the opportunity. Oh, what the? I just got hit like 5 times. What happened? What? What? I'm gonna grab a sword and a KB stick here. Grab that. Do that, okay. Because, you know, he's using a KB stick. Why can't I use a KB stick? Uh-oh, I'm dead. I am so dead. He's gonna get my bed. He's gonna get my bed. No, 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 no. Okay, we're fine. We're actually not fine, because I'm gonna die here. Dude, can you, like, do something? Oh, just got some quality damage on him. He's probably gonna, like, void or something. Like a noob. And I'm dead, because he has way better stuff than I do. I'm gonna try and fist him. Fist! Aw, GG's. Trying to fist him probably wasn't the greatest idea, but, you know, it was fun. So those were my tips on how to win every single Bed Wars game. I obviously didn't win every single Bed Wars game because I'm not perfect at all these tips, but if you practice all these, then you will probably get much, much better than I am. And I'm not too bad. So, if you liked, then obviously leave a like. If you want to see more content, you can subscribe, or if you really liked it, you can subscribe. Either or. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.